Live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by my running mate here tonight. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, always a pleasure. Do you see the intensity in their eyes tonight? Do you see that passion? We're going to have a barn burner. Let's check it out.
You can see it. You can feel it. I know this takes you back. Let's do this thing. Clippers have got it. Leonard. His first effort off the mark. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
Leonard. And Davis there to grab the rebound. Across the timeline comes James. Leads a bucket. Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Lakers ball. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
To number 21, Patrick Beverly. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Nothing going here on that drive. James. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. You've got to get that one to go. Kuzma. And too much contact.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Kawhi Leonard. Huge block. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. James to Cousins. And it's Zubats with the rebound. Strong finisher, Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Great feed. Anthony Davis. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
LBJ has it. Knocked loose. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. So it stays with the LA Lakers. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 7, entering the game for Los Angeles. Number 23, Louis Williams.
James. Down for McGee. Off the mark. To Paul George. Throws it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Second and 3 is good. And he hits all 3 free throws. Lakers at the controls right now. Probing the defense. LeBron James, 3 for 4. Good start.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And finishes strong. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Leonard. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
James. The pass taken away by the Clippers to George. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Nice pass to set things up. And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis. And a chance at 3.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
To Leonard.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
To Beverly. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Paul George locked in, hits the tough 3.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
And Jay, they called a foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. If you blow on me, that's a foul.
Nope, first one does not go. No good, missed them both. George. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're...
Look out, Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you coming to my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back to Southern California after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. 1 quarter down, and Jay, you know both coaches wanted to see more stops on the defensive end, but was that fun to watch or what?
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
McGee powers it through.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
LeBron James with the rock. Down for McGee. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
LeBron with it up top. Leads 1. To Kyle Kuzma for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Time for some new personnel into the game. It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First try, no good. Second and 3, no good. And he converts on the free throw. LeBron into the front court. Leads 3. LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
LeBron into the front court. The lead is 2. And scores at the rim. Jay, good luck recovering from that.
Ooh, Ed, looking like the young Manu Ginobili with hair out there with the Euro step.
That wasn't that long ago, was it? Leonard. Well defended. To Danny Green. James, the drive, right to the basket. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Short jumper misses. And throws it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 0, Gr8tman.
It's James controlling the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, LeBron James, not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested 3.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
To Paul George. And the slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
James. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. George. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Anthony Davis. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
James into the front court. Up by 6. Kawhi Leonard tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
James down low for Davis. It's a big finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Across the timeline comes James. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. That misses with 2 seconds to go. Time expires to end the first half. The Lakers have the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Cousins there for the rebound. Gets it in the right corner. 4-3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with the three-point shot, as quickly as they build the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Terrific vision. Rocking the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Anthony Davis sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Davis. And stuffs it home.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. And he still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Cousins against George. From long range. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Williams. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here, shooting 66% in this contest. First free throw is good. Second and 3, got it. 3 for 3. Nice. Knocked loose. James to Danny Green. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Leonard. And the Lakers with the rebound. To Davis. Short jumper off the mark. George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. They've got it now. Paul George. They'll get it down to Leonard. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Leonard. He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that 3 turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
To Kyle Kuzma, goes to the right side. Here's Davis. And the rebound taken in by Beverly. Oh, emphatic slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Luke Walton switching things up. He's got some new players out there.
Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 7.
To James. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Leonard. Count the triple.
And he is just turning up here in the second half. In the first, he didn't seem that engaged. Now, he seems hungry.
LBJ. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't connect. George to Leonard. Can't connect from inside. Gets to the basket and scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Leonard to George. LeBron James rejects it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. George, tough shot. He hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing now.
To Cousins. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And DeMarcus Cousins. You give him space, he can burn you. Hits the 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
George, it's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Lakers have the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And that halftime lead, it was cut down in the 3rd.
And just because the numbers on the scoreboard say that you're winning doesn't mean that the feeling on the court implies that. This team is gaining momentum. If you don't do something to gain your momentum back, they're going to come back and win this game.
George on the drive, but his shot misses.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Beverly, the pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Davis. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Leonard knocks it down.
That's what great shooters do. They can miss all the shots in the world, but they're going to take that next one like they just made all the shots in the world.
James to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's now shooting 5 for 7. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Leonard to Paul George. Trying to cash in, knocks it down from mid-range. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Danny Green. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one remaining.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. It's James controlling the offense. Slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
George. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Cousins. Slam dunk.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
George hits it, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
Three-pointer, and now a free throw on the trip. Clippers have got it. Big finish at the rim.
Right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the three.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
George can't connect. It's no good. Danny Green, down low to Cousins. Nice pass to set things up.
Old school equals high percentage.
Timeout called here by the Clippers, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots, shooting 77% so far in this one. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Davis. Fires the 3. Oh, Anthony Davis. Not sure why he was left so wide open.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Leonard. He engulfed him that time. Looking for his man. And the nice finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it.